Hi, Coach Angie B.
Hi.
How
Hello,
are you
Cookie.
doing?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you. I kind of have stalked you a little bit, of course, to prepare.
I'm being stalked. Yes.
Officially, welcome to Cookie's Curio.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
I am very grateful to have you. I'm very honored. And again, I am a budding podcaster, as you all know. So I am grateful for the practice. All right, so let's learn a little bit more about you. So Coach Angie B, is that the official name of your business?
My official name of my business is Radiate Naturally.
Radiate Naturally. What inspired you to start your business?
So, way back when in the late 1900s, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, according to the Gen Z and Gen
Not the
A.
1900s. Not the 1900s, but okay.
I said according to Gen Z and Gen A. I started working out because at the time I was raised in a high control organization.
Okay.
And my body, my brain was like, I need control of myself. I need control of my body, myself, my being. And I didn't know that at the time that I was really discovering and figuring out who I was.
Okay.
And I started working out, started powerlifting, started doing fitness competitions, started doing a whole lot of stuff, started personal training, and started my wellness company then.
Okay.
And when I started that, it just really just blossomed and bloomed, and I really did connect with a lot of people, meaning that they understood the mind-body connection, meaning that your mind does affect your brain, and how you think does affect what your body does. It's not just eating, it's not just calories in and calories out, especially for women. It's a whole lot of stuff. And I was able to help a lot of clients, and one client in particularly, I talk to him about this all the time. I say, thank you. He was about 300 pounds.
Okay.
And he would range between 375 and 350, but whenever we got under 200, I would not see him for at least 2 or 3 months.
Wow.
Just shut down. And then, of course, when I see him again, he has gained more weight and back up to 375. And so we started talking, and this is when I was doing that self-discovery time. Like, okay, I know this is something mental, because that something about that 200 line is just not clicking. So we just started walking and talking. And that particular client, that person, turns out later, as we talked for like two more months, he finally just came out and said, I'm going to. And I'm like, well, you don't have to come out to everybody, but at least be honest with yourself. If that's what you like, if you're gay, then be gay.
Yeah.
You don't have to hide that for yourself. And literally within 6 months after that, he was in 250s.
Wow.
Because his body was protecting himself from his secret. He was protecting his body. His weight was protecting him from what he was doing.
I've kind of heard a concept like that before.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when we're not truthful with ourselves, or when we're hiding from ourselves, or we're just beating ourselves up from whatever we think other people think about us, or what have you, sometimes that weight can be gained on because of what we're protecting ourselves from.
And the body is responding to that.
The body's responding to that. It's not the calories in, calories out. The body is like, oh, I need to protect you from this is a secret. We need to protect this.
Yeah.
I can't
You feel scared. You're anxious. I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
Yeah. So our body is still supporting us.
Yes.
Even in the struggles.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that number 200 for him was just uncomfortable. That's too skinny. That being seen, you're seeing me now.
I'm being seen.
I'm being seen.
Yes.
So now the body's like, okay, I got you. Let's go stop the training. Thank God he still paid me. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
But I come over and like eating his pizzas and just things, and like, okay,
Fascinating.
And once he finally started to love himself, and get honest with himself, like, you know what, this is what I like. Okay, cool.
And be unafraid of that. So it's the emotional and the mental, and the body physically is responding to that.
Yes.
I could have a whole conversation about this, but we have so much more to learn about Coach Angie B. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what the early days were like in your business.
Early days, I used to work at LA Fitness. Clients are paying $500 an hour, $500 a session, or whatever, and I'm getting paid $8. And
shout out to LA Fitness. There was a beginning for Coach Angie B.
And LA Fitness wasn't the place for me, or just the corporate places were not the places for me to grow.
Okay.
My businesses, or just, the mindset of what have you. So the early days were, that client and other clients that I just had, and just being able to talk with them, and just being able to love their bodies where they're at. And I became a different type of trainer, because I realized, me yelling at the 84-year-old woman to do 20 push-ups and she's not there, or, our black women, hey, we're in the 300 to 200 pounds. We can't, just yelling at them does not work. We
Yeah.
don't respond to that. We respond better to, hey, sis, what did you do today? Let's get you that reward. Let's look at that. And that's where I discovered those things at. And I became a different type of trainer where people were like, oh, I like you because you actually listen to me. If my shoulder hurts, then let's not work shoulders today.
Right.
Who knew?
Yeah. Yeah. So you were engaging in a space where that style or format wasn't necessarily like encouraged, maybe promoted. It was pretty much about maybe checking boxes.
Yeah, the 90s and early aughts were very much just checking boxes. Lift the weights, don't eat, be quiet. Like
do the reps. Yeah.
Do the reps, do the reps, do the reps. And now as studies progress nowadays.
That's right.
We're seeing that, I just heard a quote that women are not little men. We're not just little smaller men. We're completely different. We have completely different
massively
structure.
different makeup.
Exactly.
In comparison to men.
Right. And around our 30s, and I didn't realize this until I hit 30, but around our 30s is when that time that massive difference changed.
That's right.
You can build it up in the 20s and 30s. Okay, cool. But once you hit the 35s and 40s, things change, hormones change, situations change. And those lifting weights, just lifting weights alone, or just whatever alone, just cardio alone, is not going to do it.
That's
You
right.
have to actually listen to your body. What do I feel like today?
Yeah.
How do I feel? Yes, I need to move, but do I need to do gentle movement, or do I need to do a hard movement? Where am I at today?
Yeah.
So
Appreciate that. Yeah, and there is, I think there are a few articles out there about how the studies and the science and the research for fitness don't necessarily incorporate enough women as the focus group for those types of results and stuff.
Correct. I was just listening to the Mel Robinson podcast. She did it about a year ago, and that's exactly what he said. Like all the equipment, everything is about men 5'6"
group
on up. And I'm like, well, I'm not that, and I'm not even 6. I'm not even 5'6", so therefore, oops.
Can't even get the height in. All right, so tell me about either the problems or maybe the issues your business is trying to solve. Like, let's just get specific for people who are now inspired and motivated by what you've shared so far. So what are you about solving? Or maybe it's not a solution. Maybe what are you about addressing in your business?
Mainly I address self-love.
Self-love.
I start out with self-love. My formula now is called MEAN, MEAN.
Okay.
So movement, embracing your emotions, alignment, there we go. I had to come to me, like, I know this. Alignment and nourish. And with each of those, I want you to check each boxes with that.
Let me repeat that. Movement, embracing your emotions, alignment, and
nourish yourself.
Okay.
And that nourish is not just the food.
Right.
It's the mental stuff too. Like, how are you taking care of yourself? Is your cup full?
Love it. Okay.
Like, we can't.
Consumption on all levels.
Right. Because if we're, we as women, and especially women and black women especially, we love to give out an empty cup and wonder why we're going to bed tonight tired or just can't sleep.
Yeah, feeling spent.
Right. Feeling completely spent. When really we need to give from the half cup. Like at the halfway level is where we need to stop at.
Yeah.
And not give anymore. Unless we have kids, but hey, give me 10 minutes.
Right.
And moving on. And so I forget the question now.
I was going to say, tell me about what your business is trying to solve.
Thank you.
Specifically.
So I want to be able to be that person, the gentle fitness, a gentle reminder of, yes, we can release whatever your goal is, but I want you to love your body in the process. So most of it, I didn't know. I'm a exhibitionist, okay? And I didn't know that people didn't look at themselves in the mirror naked. Like, that was just strange to me. I'm like, wait, you don't look at it's your car. This is the car that the spirit is in. Let's look at it. And I'm not talking about anything sexual. I'm just like, this is where you are at
just take
today.
yourself in.
Just take yourself in. And people are like, no, I'm scared. Yeah. I'm like, this is where you are. Let's love the roles.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to work on them.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to do something about them.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to cut our calories or whatever. But let's just, you know what?
Let's just be thankful and grateful
for
with
where we
you're
are
at
right now.
Yeah.
Because once we get that gratitude, just like any 5-year-old kid, we don't do well when, hey, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, you're this. That doesn't.
That narrative
does not
in
work.
Our heads. Yeah.
And of course, when our bodies, it's the same way. If I'm sitting here going, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I could have. That's just a negative narrative.
Yeah.
Now let's go to a positive narrative. You know what? I didn't get my workout dated, but I did get my water in. Great job. I'm still working my steps.
Yeah.
You know what? Thank you. belly for carrying my children.
Yeah.
This is still the spaceship for the children, but you know what? Hey, thank you, because now my kids are grown, they're supportive, my body did it what it's supposed to do. Thank you, thick thighs that saved my lives. Okay? Like, okay, let's make a little joke about it. You know, I have my clients say, what's the most favorite part of your body? And someone taken aback about that. It's my big toe. Okay, so your toes have gotten you this far. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're encouraging a sense of presence, being present, and then being grateful for where you are right now.
Right.
Because if you can't be grateful for right now, there's no way you can essentially make it to where you want to be. And so I like that. It's gentle and gradual and evolving.
Yes.
In the way that you care for yourself.
Right.
All of yourself.
All of yourself.
Okay. Okay. So was there ever a point where you thought, I don't know if this is going to work? And if there was, so look, the body language is telling me that there was people. Tell me.
How much time you got?
Well, we got a bit of time, not a lot of time, but share with us how you got through that thought of, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is going to work.
I've been a wellness coach, personal trainer for over 20 years now. And I think some days that question that comes out every day. Real talk, around COVID and right before COVID, I kind of got burned out. Again, this mindset thing was not big then. It's just now coming into a presence now.
Yeah,
just now
mainstream.
It's
right
coming
now, right?
into something now. But I was still there earlier, and no one was getting that mind-body connection. They're like, I don't get it, and kept moving on. And, you know, you're not yelling at me, kept moving on. I'm like, oh, I don't want to yell at you. You know, if your arm is hurting or you're not feeling good today, but you're still here, let's just do some yoga. We don't have to go to the weights. We don't have to run 10 miles if you're not feeling good. Come on. I don't take joy in you throwing up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I do. Anyway, just a
She's
little
got
bit.
a sense of humor,
Just
folks.
a little bit. Just a little bit of joy. Oh, you threw up. Okay. But so what I had to take a step back. I took a step back. I really just started meditating and praying and like, okay, is this really for me?
Okay.
And as COVID hit and as we came out of COVID, I'm starting to see people starting to talk about the same thing. I'm like, okay, it does have legs. Okay, start studying the mind-body connection again, reconnecting with myself and going, okay, this is what the brain does. This is what the body does in response to the brain. This is what happens. This is something. So this is science-based. It's not just, hey, we're woo-woo, whatever. It is, hey, I'm holding myself back consciously. Yeah. When I got my life coaching certification from TLC, Transcendent Life Coaching Certification, that's what really, when the rubber hit the road. Okay. And I was like, oh, now I have tools that can walk people through when they are going through stuff. Because when your body has muscle memory and your body has emotional memory too.
I have heard that. Yes.
So sometimes when you're moving your body, you might start crying because, you know, you don't even know why, but
you're releasing.
But you're releasing something that just something, but you got to go back and go, hey, what was that? Do I need to nourish myself now? Do I need to go get a hug? How do I, hey, even if it is just your favorite food and your splurge food, that is nourishing yourself.
Yeah.
Because your little version needed that right now.
Yeah.
And so going back and going, okay, recognizing and seeing what questions, now I had those tools, then I came back to the fitness. Okay. And now it's like, okay, when I have my clients talk, my participants talk, hey, this is hard. Sometimes we don't work out. Sometimes we just talk it out. I said, go hit the bag and let's talk. Yeah. And you're still moving your body, because when you start moving your body, and especially if you're angry, anger's a big one, just go hit the bag. Anger's not a bad thing. We teach... Yeah. We think, well, okay, I'm angry, did it stop? No. Anger's showing you that one of your boundaries have barely been crossed. Yeah. So therefore, let's use that, let's talk it out, and let's discover what boundaries have been crossed and what you need to do to boundaries set in place, or you need to take a step back from this person.
I don't know if I read it somewhere, but I came across this this statement that I'm transposing, that leans into anger being the vehicle for other emotions. Yeah. Or is the first layer, because it's so obvious and it's very common, and most people can identify with that particular emotion. But usually with anger, there's something else bubbling underneath. And most people struggle with getting past the anger. And once they no longer feel anger, they usually step back from further exploration, right?
Right.
So, okay. So continuing in our challenges and lessons space, what's been one of the toughest parts of building your business that really feels very personal?
Self-confidence.
Okay, tell me more.
Self-confidence. I grew up in a high control organization. I keep bringing that up because I do have a nonprofit called the Exodus Group.
The Exodus Group.
Yes, Exodus, like the Bible verse.
Okay.
I grew up in a high control organization. So when I grew up in that organization, and I bought it hook, line, sinker, this is before the internet, y'all. So everything that I studied was from them, by them, and that was all.
This was a belief system? This was a belief system?
No, it's a religion.
Okay.
It's a religion. So belief system, religion.
Okay.
And so everything I studied was from them, by them, and everything was correct by them.
Okay.
And when you grow up in a high control organization, your value is based on the organization and what the organization tells you are.
Okay.
So my value was being a missionary. My value was how many hours I could do for free for the church. My value is, not stumbling the congregation and, looking good in front of the congregation and being that perfect little
example
of everything. And don't remind me, I'm a preacher's kid too. So therefore, I got to be
extra perfect. Representing.
I had to represent everything. I had to represent the organization. I don't represent myself at all. And so there's a disconnect there, at least for me at that time, because now I don't have any value. And to me, in my head, from what we were taught from the organization was, if it was good, it came from God. If it was bad, I did it.
Okay.
So here we go. Now I'm protecting myself, right? Because now everything good, I didn't do it.
Right.
God
had nothing to do with you.
Had nothing to do with me.
Completely external.
That was God did that.
Right.
Now, if I did bad, Angela, you're wrong. Angela, you shouldn't have did that. Angela, la da 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 da. Not the lessons learned. Not what did you need to do different. Not how can we grow from this. It's you're in trouble.
Reprimand.
Okay. And so now, when I came out and I was forced out, you lose your whole identity.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So when I was forced out at 21, that's the other thing I started working out around the same time.
Okay.
And actually, I started working out before I got out the organization. So when I got out, I mentally kind of knew because I could push the weight. Because I could push the little weights now. I can squat 400 pounds. I can bench 200 pounds. You were
experiencing your strength.
I'm experiencing my strength. My brain was like, I can do this. Now, was it hard? Heck, yes.
400 pounds ain't no joke.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm just leaving the organization.
You take the 400 pounds over.
I would take the 400 pounds first. Okay.
Well, that's why she started that first anyway.
And so now, my whole church family and my personal family don't talk to me.
Oh, man.
Completely cut off.
Okay.
And the organization controls that because, one, they want me to come back. They want to use the family members to come as a little, hey, if you come back, then you can get your family back. Control again. Yeah. And then now here we are later on, they're using that to them because my parents can't talk to me either.
Okay. So you lost your family in your decision to stand in yourself.
Yes.
And align with yourself.
Yes.
And you did this all in the introduction you did for yourself to strength training, weights, fitness,
training,
yourself.
all of that.
And that helped you get into yourself, which actually showed you that you weren't in yourself when you were a part of this organization.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so
self-confidence for you now is still something?
It's still something. I'm still learning it. I'm still learning how to, I'm gotten a whole lot better. I'm nowhere where I was.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I'm grateful for where I am today. But it is, hey, can I do this? Or, I don't have to, I still run things by people because I don't understand, am I doing this right? Or what have you.
That's healthy.
Right. Yeah. And I do it now. It's a little bit more healthy. But, if my brain says, hey, we're doing this and we're going, then you can't stop me now. Like, we're going. We're just doing it.
If you have a trusted group, let me say that. If you have a trusted group of confidants or people that support you genuinely, authentically, it is healthy to use them as a soundboard.
Yes, and that's what I use now. I do have a good, that first 5 years outside the organization, I've developed a really tight niche group that are still around me today.
Okay, great.
And I'm very grateful for them because I can go, hey, I don't understand this. And they go, oh, okay. That's right. You didn't watch Friday when you were a kid. No, I didn't. Can you explain what Devo means? Right.
Such a classic.
What is Devo?
Friday is such a classic.
But yeah, that's what I'm working on now and just being able to stand firm in that and being okay. But what helps me are my clients. What helps me are my participants, my clients, my friends, and like, Angela, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Angela, and I'm looking at, are you sure? Like, no, we love this book. People bought it the other day, and I'm like, okay, this helped. One of my clients told me this helped me love my body more. She goes, Angela, this literally helped me look at myself better and to, love me for who I am right now, so I can build forward. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
Let's explore that a little bit, because in the service that you're in, you're discovering yourself, you're bolstering your own spiritual health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, financial health. How have you learned to protect your own energy while you're showing up for your clients and your business?
Like I said, I had to make sure that when I had to listen to myself. I got to make this post, but I was telling a participant the other day, why do you expect others to listen to you if you don't listen to yourself?
Mm-hmm. What's one practice that you do where that's actually happening?
Rest, sleep.
Okay.
That's the biggest one. If I need a break, like even, I don't know if she saw me today, when I got here today, I said, give me a second, I need to eat. Mm-hmm. I took a second, I ate, I meditated, I got back into me again before I show up on an empty cup or empty stomach, okay? Most people would just, okay, let's go. In this world, in America, it's always go. And that's mentally, if you're not there, physically, if you're not there. Let's don't even bring our periods into it, because there's a cycle with our periods too that, is a rest state in our periods where we have to sit down and it's okay to Netflix and chill. But if we're still going, we're not listening to what our bodies is telling us. Like, I just need 10 minutes. That 10 minutes turns to a day. That day can turn to a month, because we didn't take that one day. Our bodies get sick because if you're not going to sit down, I'm going to sit you down for you.
Yeah, true. Your body will tap out when it needs to tap out. It will tap out. Okay, so let's redirect our conversation. Let's talk a little bit more about your business. So what has building Radiate Naturally taught you about what people really need when it comes to wellness support?
For me and my participants, I see that they really just need affirmation.
Okay.
Just, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing a good job. You're doing a good job. You're showing up. As long as you're showing up, most people don't really need to be push. Like, maybe encouragement, but not yelled at, that old 90s personal training type style where the boot camp person's just yelling at you for no reason. Most people just want to, hey, I did this today. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. I go back to being like a kid. Like, we do that for our children. Like, Mom, I did this. I colored. Great job.
Yeah, that warm encouragement.
Right.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we look at ourselves in the mirror. Well, you ate 15 cakes yesterday. You know what? I felt like eating 15 cakes yesterday, and it felt good at the time. Now it's okay. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah. Because it was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
What are we doing now?
Right. And maybe that nourished you yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. You needed that yesterday. You had a hard day.
Yeah.
Those 15 slices of cake. Yeah, I prefer you drink some water with it or go for a walk. But if you couldn't get out, fine. Yeah. Let's start today and go, okay, now what can we do to support our bodies? Yeah. That's it. Let's stop beating ourselves up. Let's stop beating, because my guilty pleasure is wine. Okay. We love red. If anybody wants to, Merlot's my favorite. Thanks.
She's accepting gifts.
I'm accepting all gifts. Thank you. And the finest red wine. It's just one of those things like, okay, yes, we all know we shouldn't drink alcohol, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm over 21. I'm grown and I'm at home. And it's the end of my day. Yeah. This is my treat for the night. Do I have it every night anymore? No. We set that boundary now. And that's what I do with my participants. It's like, okay, what's your favorite food? And people think I want to take it from them. I say, no, I'm just trying to work it into the budget. Yeah. What? Why would I take your favorite food if that's your friend? Right. We're all still 10 or 5 years old. The minute I tell me not to have any wine, guess what I'm going to do?
Gonna have all the wine I can get.
All of it. Instead of just the 2 glasses I would have normally done, I would have had 2 or 3 bottles.
So you're teaching your clients how to fold in what they love, but also put boundaries around themselves, including what they love. Right. Right? Right. So you're like, yes, I appreciate the glass of wine. I could totally drink the whole bottle. Right. But I know that I need this boundary so that I can function, so that I can demonstrate to myself that I have the courage to say not right now and carve out that time that I would be drinking to get some sleep. Exactly. Or to hydrate.
Or to hydrate. Yeah. Let's get, you know what, before the next glass of wine, let me go get some water. Right. A bigger glass of water. Let's go for a walk. Yeah. And then, okay, do you still want it?
Yeah.
That's the biggest question.
Yes, that's a good question. Yes,
Yeah.
I have heard that.
Like, do you
before.
still want it
You
now?
still want it?
Do you still need it
Give
now?
yourself time to actually work through the feeling of wanting to
Right.
see if it's still there.
See if it's still there. And if it's still there, go
for
have it. Go have it.
Go
Call
for it.
me. I'm going to drink with you. Okay. I'll eat the chips with you. Whatever it is, like, work it into you.
I have heard that.
It's okay, because that self. Yes, there is a limit. Okay. Yes, you do need to balance that out sometimes. But starting there.
Yeah.
Starting there and saying, hey, if you're I have one client participant who loves Krispy Kreme donuts. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to, I said, how many do you eat a day? She goes, 1 or 2. I said, okay, let's keep that. We're going to add in something now. We're going to add in the water. We're going to add in the working out. We're going to keep your 2 or 3 a day. We're going to add in. And then after 2 or 3 months, after those good habits keep going, we're good on the good habits now.
That's right.
Now let's take off 1 donut. Yeah. For me, that's what I did with the wine.
It kind of happens organically, though, doesn't it?
It does.
It kind of happens
because you already started the good habits,
and your mental changes, even your taste buds change, right? Yeah.
Because even now, I was at a glass a day, or a little bit more, and I went back and I was like, okay, let's start with Monday only off. All right, after Monday only, and that got comfortable. Okay, Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday got comfortable. All right, now let's ask Wednesday. Now we like our weekends, so now we're at Friday, and like, okay, Friday we're gonna keep Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We can keep that, but that doesn't mean I go have 3 or 4 boxes, okay? We had to keep that boundary too. That mean we go to the liquor store and just go, everybody just put you in the car. No, that does mean that, you know what, I have to set the boundary of, okay, we can have this 1 bottle for 2 days and this 1 bottle for 2 days, and we're done. And that's it.
I love it. Being present, gradual,
right?
Recognizing the mean,
yes,
movement,
emotions,
emotional balance, alignment, and nourishment.
Yes.
Okay. So what have you learned about balancing the heart of your work with the practical side of running a business? Because this is great. You're showing up for your clients. You're getting clients. Clients love your method. They love your approach. They love your demeanor. But then how do you balance the business? What have you learned in the heart, the passion, with actual hardcore transactional business? I'm
still learning that.
Okay.
That is something that I am still learning. I've hired some people now. I've got a team now that's able to walk me through it, because I am such a feeler. I am a very much feel person. But I am learning to put more structure in it, but they're allowing me, my team allows me to go, hey, Angela, this is what we need. You figure out where you need to put it. Okay. And the one sentence that goes back to kind of what the last question you said is, most times I don't feel like it. I don't. Yeah. The logical side of business is not my wheelhouse. My husband has it all day, and I'm sitting there going, I have a P&L. Do I want to look at it?
No.
Why?
I think it's a very realistic perspective to have when we consider being entrepreneurs.
Right.
And that's really important. Like it's important to have a group of people who can support you in those in configuring in the structure,
right.
That you need.
My wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But then what I do is, and when they give me the structure, they tell me what they need or what they need me to do. I'll go, okay, and I put it in my to-do list, and I'm like, okay, this is where the structure is now, and it flows for me. And some days, yes, if I'm having one of those period days where it's low energy, yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. And I'll just let you know, listen, give me 2 more days. I need to help it. I need that assistance today. Because I had to give myself grace, because I have to give you grace, right? I'm teaching you to give yourself grace too.
Yeah.
So I have to give myself, I have to practice what I preach.
Yeah.
So if I'm not feeling that, I'll tell you, like, okay, this is due today. Give me a second, or what have you. But I'm still learning that, and it's coming along. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. We'll see. But
what you think matters. So I'd say go with it. Yeah.
I'm running 2 businesses pretty well now. So
okay.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Like, we can always do better, but we're learning, and growth is always, if you ever seen a puppy grow, they go out and then up, then out and then up.
Yes,
they go out and up, depending on how big the dog they right. And so right now we're growing tall, and then we're gonna grow big again, and but I think we're big. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself from coming where I was to where I am now. So yeah.
What's one business insight you've gained that you think other wellness entrepreneurs should hear?
This quote was told me last week by my coach. And she said, instead of asking, instead of saying, I don't feel like it, ask yourself, what did I say? What did I tell myself I was going to do?
Oh, say that again.
Instead of saying, I don't feel like doing it, ask yourself, did I tell myself I was going to do it? This builds a self-confidence, because I didn't realize that self-confidence is the promises you keep to yourself.
Okay, wait, that's heavy. We've got the train in North Point Mall, y'all. I hope you can still hear us. I think this is really important. I've kind of heard this, but not like this. Say it one more time.
Self-confidence is built by keeping the promises you keep to yourself. You know every lie you told yourself.
Yes, you do.
I do too.
Yes.
Let's start with wine. I said I was going to not drink today, and guess what? It's Sunday. Let's go. Oh, whatever day it was, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. But I am the only one that know that I lied to myself.
That's right. Yeah.
You're the only one that knows that you lied to yourself. You said you're going to get up and wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Knowing doggone well you're not a morning person. And I ask my questions, because my clients are like, I should wake up at 6 and da-da-da. I said, are you a morning person? Do you wake up at 6 naturally right now?
Yeah.
If that's a no, then no,
that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So why would I tell you to go ahead and do that if that is not part of what you're naturally doing now?
I love that. I think that's fantastic. Okay, so we're getting, there's many things that we could talk about, but we're getting close to the end. So I always try to do some rapid fire questions, very common in the podcast world.
Let's go.
Best business decision you made?
Starting my nonprofit.
One tool you can't live without?
My iPhone.
Not the iPhone.
iPhone, okay? Not Android. iPhone, okay.
Such an Android person.
And my husband is too.
Oh my gosh. Best piece of advice you received?
Ask myself, did I promise myself that I was going to do this?
That's right. Yeah.
And listening to myself. Make sure I'm listening to myself. And if at the moment I don't feel like it, why don't you feel like it?
Yeah.
And being truthful with myself, not just because I don't feel like it.
Right.
But why don't I feel like it? Like, okay, let's
Exploring
go.
that.
Exploring that.
Yeah.
Is it my body hurts? Is it that I'm emotional? I need an emotional hug right now?
That's healthy. I
Then
love
3
that.
weeks later, you're like, wait.
This is not where I wanted to be. Why? Okay, so Coach Angie B, Radiate, where can our listeners find your business?
So CoachAngieB.com, so that's Coach Angie B-E, like be present, be in your body, be here, be now. That is CoachAngieB.com. And we're all over, social media as Radiate Naturally.
Okay, okay. And we'll have those links in the bottom of this episode, folks. Coach Angie B, thank you so much for spending time in the Curio. This has been fun. I feel like we could have had 5 different conversations about 5 other things.
I have one more thing to tell you, though. But
Okay. Go ahead. Tell me.
All right. So we have a 5 race coming up in October, about every October, the last weekend of October. So that benefits the nonprofit. But the Radiate Naturally has a walking club, wellness club with that. So if you want to start walking or coming with me, and you can do it virtually or in person, and just keep that habit going, or start one habit, just one. Compounding your habits matters. Start with just one habit and focus on that one habit, even if it's just water or walking for 10 minutes.
Is this a part of the event, like focusing on one habit?
Yeah, that's what.
That's cool. Do you have a link to that? Not the link right now, but it's on my website. It's on my nonprofit website, and it's on radio website as well. So we'll have the links to the website. You'll find the event that she's speaking about in October. What's the event called again?
It's called The Great Escape.
The Great Escape. Okay. So more to come, curious people. I want to encourage you to keep leaning into what lights you up. This is Cookie of Cookie's Curios, just signing off for now. Thank you so much to Coach Angie B. Yay!
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much to Nia Pasha, just the lead of the business cohort of the pop-up corner here at North Point Mall. We're so grateful. And we'll have a couple more insights as it relates to Coach Angie B. I'll share some clips as it relates to her product. And thank you so much. Come back again.